My name is Seleme. I'm an author, public speaker, and entrepreneur. How I define public speaking. Public speaking is using the power of your voice to influence and change the world for the better. Well, it's a slightly funny story. It started on Facebook, actually. In 2008, it was during the economic financial crisis, and one of the families amongst the millions that were hit was my own family. And I remember our house got repossessed, and I was doing my first year at college at the time, and we didn't know how we were gonna pay for my following year's tuition fees. And I remember I just gotten onto Facebook, and I was attempting to encourage myself. So I wrote a post on Facebook, and so many people responded to it saying, this is exactly what I needed to hear. And I started doing that on a regular basis, and people were responding. And from that, I thought, if I can write a Facebook post that, encourages people, why not do an article? I started writing articles. They got published in Sowetan. I've got a blog on News 24. I work with a youth magazine called skipani.com. So from that platform of writing, I said, if I can write a post, if I can write an article, I can write a book. So I started writing books, and currently I've published 3 books, and I've got quite a number of other books that I'm working on. I've got 2 finished manuscripts already just this year, and I'm working on a number of books, other books as well, leadership books, success principle books, etc. And when I started writing, I said, I'm using the power of my pen, the power of my hand, to influence people. Why not use the power of my voice as well? So I started going into public speaking, and I said, I need a platform where I can refine my skill. And I drafted a proposal to a radio station, and they said, what, we love what you wrote, we love what you can contribute, come. And it's been 2 years. I've had a show on one of the stations, and the show is called The Confidence Booster. And each and every week, I get to speak to more than 50,000 people, encouraging them, motivating them, uplifting and inspiring them. And I'm getting so much positive feedback, and yeah, public speaking, I love it, man. One of the great blessings I have is my name, Confidence, and I believe it's a great name to be in the business that I'm in, confidence, because public speaking is about confidence. I have to be confident to stand before you and speak. I have to be confident to stand before a crowd and speak. And even my second book is called A Confident Approach. And funny enough, confidence is something that I've had to work on, as most people have to work on their confidence. And when we started the show, my radio show, we said confidence booster. That just works, because every single Wednesday, my show is on Wednesdays. Every single Wednesday, people get their confidence boosted. When they're going into that slump, when things are not going well in life, here comes the confidence booster, and it just lifts them up. And I talk about a myriad of topics. I talk about vision, I talk about purpose, I talk about leadership, I talk about all the different aspects that influence the outcome of our lives. What goes into success? What do you need to do to become successful? You're chasing a dream. How should you run while you're chasing that dream? Talk about character building. Talk about developing your personality, developing relationships. So there's a myriad of things that we tackle, all towards uplifting people, inspiring them, elevating their confidence, boosting their confidence, hence the confidence booster. The goal of my speaking is to change and transform lives. What I want my audiences to take out of my speaking is, I heard you, what you said inspired me, but it doesn't stop there. I'm going to take what you said, apply it in my life, and make a positive change in my life. It's wonderful when I get feedback, say, I love what you said, but beyond I love what you said, I want people to say I implemented what you said, so that the change can happen. Change, public speaking isn't just about speaking for the sake of entertaining or being uplifted. It's about making tangible change in people's lives. And What I want my speaking to accomplish is tangible change in people's lives. I want somebody who was going in the wrong direction to listen to me, hear what I'm saying, be transformed, and change the direction and the course of their life and their destiny. That is what I want my public speaking to do. Well, I'm 2 years into my professional speaking career. So I still believe I've got years, I've got decades still to go. So I believe the best is still to come. But one of the memories that I do have is I have a project with township schools. And I remember I went to speak to a couple of grade 12 learners. And the way that they participated in the conversation, the way that, I learned from them, as much as they were learning from me, I got inspired by them. So the most memorable thus far is a group of students from Alex High who inspired me more than I believe I even inspired them, and just gave me confidence. It gave me encouragement that, we have a bright future as a country. There's somewhere beautiful we're going. And yeah, we still need to invest in the youth because the youth are the future. If this was my last speech, I would say just one word. And it's a word that the midwife says to the pregnant lady. That word is push, push, push. You're pregnant. There's something you're supposed to birth in this world. Push, push, push. You will birth it. Thank you.